Have you ever found yourself lying in the quiet darkness, the world outside hushed, yet within your own mind, a relentless symphony of thoughts continues to play? A quiet desperation, perhaps, as the minutes stretch into hours and the elusive gift of sleep seems to dance just beyond your reach. Tonight, we gently invite you to release that struggle.
Indeed. And perhaps, even in that quiet struggle, a deep part of you remembers ancient stories, stories of kings and shepherds, like David, who knew the weight of responsibility, the sting of betrayal, the thrill of victory, and the profound need for rest. David, who often found his solace, his true slumber, not in the softness of his bed, but in the unwavering presence of something far greater. He knew what it was to lay down the crown, the sword, the shepherd's staff, and simply be watched over.
Imagine, just for a moment, that feeling of laying down, not just your body onto a soft surface, but laying down the accumulated weight of your day, the lingering echoes of conversations, the unresolved tasks, the quiet anxieties that whisper just at the edge of your awareness. Feel them, acknowledge them, and then, without judgment, let them begin to soften, to blur, to drift. Just as the last light of day gently fades into the twilight, painting the sky with deepening hues of indigo and violet, so too can the intensity of your thoughts begin to dim, becoming less urgent, less demanding.
David, in his deepest prayers, often spoke of finding refuge, of being made to lie down in green pastures, not forced, but gently made to lie down, as if the very universe conspired to offer him peace. Think of those green pastures, not necessarily a physical place, but an inner landscape of profound calm. A place where the mind can finally cease its vigilance, where the heart can quiet its hurried rhythm, where the breath deepens naturally, almost as if sighing a long, slow release. You might begin to notice the subtle shift in the quality of the air around you, or the gentle pressure where your body meets the surface beneath you, a growing awareness of support.
And as you notice that subtle shift, allow your attention to drift, like a feather on a soft breeze, to your breath, not trying to change it, not trying to control it, but simply observing it. The gentle rise and the gentle fall, the cool air entering, the warm air leaving. Each breath a miniature wave of peace washing over you, dissolving any lingering tension. Perhaps you can even begin to feel that tension wherever it might reside, in the shoulders, in the jaw, in the small muscles around the eyes. And with each exhale, imagine it softening, melting, flowing away, like fine warm sand through your fingers, leaving behind only a sense of spaciousness and ease.
David knew the feeling of being pursued, of vigilance, of restless nights. And yet, he also learned the profound secret of surrender. To truly pray for sleep, oración para dormir, is not merely to ask for it, but to actively create the conditions for it. It is to place all your burdens, all your fears, all your unfulfilled desires onto the lap of something larger than yourself. Just as David trusted in his shepherd, you too can begin to trust in the natural, restorative rhythm of your own being, and in the quiet, watching presence that holds all things. Imagine those burdens as heavy stones, and now imagine gently placing them down, one by one, into a deep, still pool, watching them sink slowly, gracefully, disappearing from sight beneath the calm, unruffled surface.
Feel the profound relief in that release, the subtle loosening in your chest, the unwinding sensation in your stomach, the gentle warmth spreading through your limbs. Your body, a wise and ancient vessel, knows how to rest. It simply needs the permission, the gentle invitation to do so. And as you grant that permission, you might notice a pleasant heaviness beginning to settle in your eyelids, a delightful languor spreading through your muscles, inviting you deeper and deeper into a state of profound calm. Each thought that arises is simply another cloud drifting across a vast blue sky, seen but not clung to, acknowledged and allowed to pass, without effort, without attachment.
This is the ancient wisdom of David's rest. To truly let go, knowing that even in sleep, you are held. To surrender the day's narrative, the mind's incessant chatter, and allow the deeper currents of peace to carry you. To prepare your inner sanctuary for the sacred act of renewal. As you feel the weight of your body sinking deeper, becoming one with the surface beneath you, know that you are moving closer to that profound peace, that restorative sleep that awaits you.
And in this deepening quiet, you are simply allowing yourself to be, resting, letting go, preparing for a sleep so profound, so deeply restorative, that it will touch every cell of your being.
And as that feeling of profound peace begins to settle, gently, like a soft blanket unfolding across your awareness, you can begin to notice the subtle rhythms within you, the natural, ancient rhythm that knows when the day's work is done and when the time for restorative rest has arrived. It's a wisdom held deep within your very cells, a knowing that has guided all living things since time immemorial. You are simply allowing yourself to align with this timeless truth, letting go of the need to hold on to the thoughts, the tasks, the very doing of the day. Feel them now, gently receding, like distant echoes fading into the vast, silent expanse of a starlit night.
Yes, letting them fade, allowing your body to respond to this invitation to deep rest. Notice now how the muscles around your eyes might soften just a little more, how the space between your eyebrows can smooth out, releasing any lingering tension. Feel the gentle weight of your head upon your pillow, supported, completely at ease. And as you sense this comfort, this deepening ease in your head and face, you might also notice a similar relaxation beginning to spread down into your jaw, allowing it to gently unhinge, perhaps just a fraction, releasing any words left unspoken, any expressions held back during the day. It's as if you are shedding the very garments of the day, piece by piece, allowing the soft, cool air of evening to touch your skin, inviting deeper and deeper surrender.
Imagine now the ancient King David, after a day of leading his people, or perhaps after a profound struggle, seeking solace in the quiet of the evening. He knew the importance of laying down his burdens, not just physically, but spiritually. He understood that true renewal came from turning inward, from trusting in a power greater than himself to hold the worries of the world while he rested. Just as David found his peace, you too can allow yourself to release the weight of your own daily battles, the expectations, the responsibilities, knowing that they can be set aside, gently, for now. There is a profound wisdom in this surrender, a strength found in allowing yourself to be vulnerable to the healing power of sleep. Feel the truth of this wisdom settling into your very bones, a deep, resonant calm.
And as you allow yourself to surrender to this wise letting go, notice how your breath might naturally deepen, becoming slower, more even, a gentle wave carrying you further and further into this ocean of calm. Each inhale a soft drawing in of peace, each exhale a quiet release of anything that no longer serves you in this moment of preparation for sleep. It's a rhythmic dance, a lullaby whispered by your own body, guiding you gently, effortlessly toward that threshold of profound rest. Allow your mind to simply observe this gentle rhythm, Without judgment, without effort, just noticing the rise and fall, the ebb and flow, knowing that with each cycle, you are drifting deeper, softening more completely, preparing your entire being for the sacred renewal that awaits.
King Solomon, renowned for his wisdom, understood that there is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. He knew there was a time for work, for building, for striving, and equally a vital time for rest, for reflection, for allowing the soul to be replenished. This rest is not an absence of purpose, but a profound act of wisdom, a strategic pause that prepares you for all that is to come. As you prepare for this oración para dormir, this prayer for sleep, you are engaging in an act of Solomonic wisdom, consciously choosing to honor your need for deep restoration. You are wisely investing in your future self, allowing the quiet of the night to reweave the fabric of your spirit, to mend and strengthen you in ways that only profound rest can achieve.
And the more you simply allow this wisdom to resonate within you, the deeper you can feel yourself sinking into the comfort of your bed, into the quiet of the night, into the profound peace that is naturally emerging from within. Notice the soft pressure of the sheets against your skin, the gentle warmth, the feeling of being completely enveloped and supported. As you notice these subtle sensations, you might also notice your thoughts becoming softer, more diffuse, like clouds gently dissipating across a vast blue sky. There's no need to chase them, no need to hold on to them. They are simply passing, and you are simply observing, allowing yourself to drift effortlessly toward a sanctuary of sleep, a peaceful haven where all tension dissolves and only tranquility remains.
Even Jesus, amidst the storms of life, both literal and metaphorical, demonstrated a profound capacity for inner peace, for calming the tempest within and without. He could sleep soundly even as the waves crashed around the boat, embodying a trust that transcends circumstance. This deep, unshakable peace is accessible to you now. You can choose to release the internal storms, the swirling thoughts, the anxieties that might have tried to cling to you throughout the day. Imagine his calming presence, a gentle hand extended, quieting the winds of your mind, smoothing the waters of your emotions. This inner stillness, this profound peace, is the gateway to the most restorative sleep, a sleep where your spirit is touched by grace and your body is allowed to heal and renew itself completely.
And so, with each breath, with each subtle shift in your awareness, you are moving closer to that sacred threshold, that gentle boundary between the day that was and the deep, healing rest that now beckons. Allow yourself to fully embrace this transition, this beautiful unfolding into slumber. Feel the quiet hum of your own energy settling, softening, preparing for the profound stillness of deep sleep. This sleep is a gift, a blessing, a time when your entire being can reset, recharge, and renew. You are allowing yourself to receive this gift now, completely, fully, letting every cell, every fiber of your being prepare for the deep, restorative peace that is already beginning to envelop you, drawing you down into the most perfect and healing sleep.
Drawing you down into the most perfect and healing sleep. And as you feel this gentle yet profound descent, notice how each breath becomes a soft wave, carrying you further, deeper into a sea of tranquil stillness. With every inhale, a silent acceptance of this moment, and with every exhale, a complete release of anything that no longer serves your peace. Just allowing that gentle rhythm to guide you, effortlessly, like a leaf floating on a serene river, drifting downstream, further and further away from the banks of daily concerns, into the vast, open ocean of quietude within. This is your sacred space, your sanctuary, where the echoes of the day begin to fade, dissolving into the soft hum of your own inner peace.
Yes, just letting that hum resonate through every part of your being, from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head. Imagine, if you will, a soft, warm light beginning to glow just above you, a comforting, golden light. And as you breathe in, it gently descends, touching your forehead, smoothing away any lines of thought or worry. And as you exhale, that light spreads, flowing down, down, over your eyelids, inviting them to rest even more deeply, feeling that gentle weight, that sweet surrender. It continues, flowing over your cheeks, softening your jaw, releasing any tension you might have been holding there without even realizing it. Just letting it all go now.
Allowing that warmth to cascade down your neck, releasing the burdens of the day from your shoulders, letting them drop effortlessly like heavy cloaks falling to the floor. Feel your arms growing heavy, comfortably heavy, resting at your sides or wherever they may be, perfectly supported. Your hands, too, soft and relaxed, the fingers gently curled or perhaps entirely open, ready to receive the peace that is now filling you. This isn't just a physical relaxation. It's a profound spiritual loosening, a psychological letting go that prepares the very ground of your being for renewal. Just as King David, when overwhelmed by the clamor and trials of his kingdom, found solace and rest in the quiet contemplation of the Psalms, you too are finding your own quiet psalm now within your very breath.
A silent psalm, indeed. And as that golden light continues its journey, it flows down your chest, inviting your heart to open gently, to release any emotions that may have accumulated, allowing them to simply float away on your outbreath, like tiny clouds dissipating in the vast blue sky. Feel your stomach softening, your diaphragm relaxing, allowing your breath to deepen naturally, effortlessly, without any conscious effort. Just breathing, feeling, being. This is the essence of your oración para dormir, not a plea, but an active, conscious surrender to the wisdom of your own body, to the inherent healing capacity that resides within you, always.
It's a surrender that echoes the wisdom of Solomon, who understood that in stillness, true understanding is born, and in rest, the mind processes and integrates, transforming experience into insight. Imagine that golden light now flowing down your back, releasing any stiffness, any tightness, vertebra by vertebra, muscle by muscle, letting it all soften, melt, and dissolve into the surface supporting you. Feel your hips sinking deeper, your legs growing heavier, and your feet too, releasing any tension from the day's journey. You are perfectly supported, perfectly safe, perfectly at peace.
And as your entire body becomes enveloped in this deep, soothing warmth, this golden light of peace, notice how your mind begins to quiet, just as a still lake reflects the sky perfectly. The thoughts that may have been swirling like ripples on the surface now begin to settle, becoming calmer, slower, more distant, until they simply dissolve into the vast, clear expanse of your inner sky. You are not pushing them away, merely observing them as they naturally recede, knowing that they can wait until morning, knowing that now is the time for profound rest, for deep, restorative sleep. This inner stillness is a gift you give yourself, a sacred pause.
A sacred pause, indeed, much like the moments Jesus sought in quiet prayer, finding profound peace and renewal amidst the demands of the world. You are allowing yourself to enter such a state now, a state of grace, where your subconscious mind, in its infinite wisdom, can begin its restorative work. Every cell, every fiber of your being is now aligning with the intention of healing, of recharging, of preparing you for a new day, refreshed and renewed. Feel the subtle vibration of peace within you, a gentle hum that resonates with the universe, drawing you deeper and deeper into the most profound and healing sleep. A sleep where dreams may weave tales of insight, or where the deepest void of unknowing simply allows for complete replenishment. You are safe, you are loved, and you are now drifting, drifting deeper still.
Deeper still, into a realm where time itself begins to stretch and soften, where the edges of your awareness blur just enough to allow everything that no longer serves you to simply dissolve. Feel the gentle current of this surrender, like a leaf on a slow-moving stream, effortlessly carried further and further away from the banks of waking thought. Each breath you take now is a soft sigh of release, a quiet affirmation that you are letting go, allowing your body to become wonderfully heavy, wonderfully warm, wonderfully still. And as this beautiful stillness settles within you, you might notice a pleasant tingling, perhaps in your fingertips, or a warmth spreading through your chest, a silent signal that your nervous system is recalibrating, finding its natural rhythm of peace. You are not just falling asleep. You are gracefully descending into a profound state of inner quietude, a sacred space where all burdens are gently lifted, and the gentle hum of the universe becomes your lullaby. Allow your eyelids to feel even heavier, your gaze turning inward, seeing only the soft, comforting darkness behind them, a darkness that holds no fear, only the promise of deep, restorative rest. This is the quiet invitation to simply be, to simply receive, to simply allow the process of healing and renewal to unfold within you, effortlessly and completely.
Yes, that effortless unfolding, like the most ancient stories whispered on the wind, now settling within your own being. You are drifting now, not just on a stream, but perhaps on a vast, tranquil ocean, where the very depths beneath you hold untold peace. Feel the gentle undulation, the soft rise and fall, a rhythm that mirrors your own calm breathing, a rhythm that guides you deeper. Imagine the feeling of being utterly weightless, suspended in a warm, comforting liquid where every muscle can truly soften, every fiber can truly release its grip. The sounds of the world outside are fading, becoming distant echoes, like waves breaking far, far away on a distant shore. And even those sounds are now dissolving into the beautiful silence that cradles you. And in this silence, a deeper wisdom begins to stir, a knowing that has always been within you, waiting for this moment of quiet surrender. You are entering a sanctuary, an inner temple built not of stone, but of peace and profound rest, a place where the soul finds its deepest solace. This sacred space is yours, and you are welcome to simply reside within it, allowing its quiet power to wash over you, cleansing and renewing every part of your being.
And as you settle into this sacred space, you might recall the story of David, the shepherd boy, who faced giants not only with courage, but also with a deep, abiding trust in something greater than himself. Even after his battles, David knew the profound importance of rest, of laying down his burdens in the quiet of the evening, composing psalms that were prayers of both struggle and surrender. Think of David, weary from the day's trials, finding his peace under the vast starlit sky, allowing the quiet darkness to envelop him, trusting that the morning would bring new strength. In a similar way, you too have faced your own giants today, your own challenges, and now, just like David, you are invited to lay them down. Lay down the worries, lay down the tasks unfinished, lay down the conversations replaying in your mind. This oración para dormir is your psalm, a quiet offering of your day, releasing it into the vast, cosmic embrace that holds all things. Feel the psychological release that comes with this act of surrender, knowing that in this deep rest, your unconscious mind, like a wise shepherd, will tend to all that needs tending, preparing you for a renewed sense of purpose and peace when you awaken.
Yes, that profound trust, the kind David embodied, is now settling within you, a trust that allows you to truly let go. He understood that true strength often comes not from ceaseless striving, but from the deliberate act of rest, of allowing the body and mind to replenish themselves. His psalms, his heartfelt expressions, were a form of release, a psychological catharsis that prepared him for the deep sleep he needed. And just as David found solace and strength in the quiet hours of night, so too do you now find your own unique solace in this deepening slumber. Your internal shepherd takes over, guiding you through the valleys of the night, ensuring your safety and comfort. Feel the soft, invisible hand of that inner wisdom gently guiding you, soothing any lingering tension, smoothing out any rough edges of the day. This is not mere sleep. It is a profound act of self-care, a deliberate choice to allow the deepest parts of yourself to heal, to integrate, to simply be. Every single cell in your body is now participating in this grand symphony of restoration, humming with the quiet energy of renewal, preparing for a magnificent reawakening. You are truly resting, truly healing, truly becoming whole again.
And as you drift even further, deeper into this ocean of calm, let your mind turn to the wisdom of Solomon. Solomon, who asked not for riches or power, but for an understanding heart, a discerning mind. And it was in a dream, in the stillness of the night, that his request was granted, that wisdom flowed into him, allowing him to build a magnificent temple, a symbol of divine connection. In this oración para dormir, you are building your own inner temple of peace, not with stone, but with each gentle breath, each softening muscle, each fading thought. Imagine that wisdom, like a gentle, cool stream, flowing into your own mind as you rest, bringing clarity without effort, understanding without striving. This deep sleep is an incubation period, a time when your unconscious mind processes, organizes, and integrates all the experiences of your day, sifting through them with an intelligence far beyond your conscious grasp. Allow yourself to receive this wisdom, this discerning heart, knowing that the answers you seek, the peace you long for, are being quietly woven into the fabric of your being, ready to gently surface when the time is right after a truly restorative night.
Indeed, the wisdom of Solomon, not just a king's wisdom, but the universal wisdom that resides within the quiet depths of the human spirit, is now available to you in this profound state of rest. As you build your inner temple of peace, cell by cell, breath by breath, know that your unconscious mind is working tirelessly, effortlessly, like the most skilled artisan, crafting solutions, weaving insights, and restoring balance. This deep, profound sleep is truly a sacred space, a sanctuary where the scattered pieces of your day are gathered, understood, and integrated, not through conscious effort, but through the inherent intelligence of your being. Feel the gentle hum of this internal construction, this quiet building of resilience and understanding, happening beneath the surface of your awareness. It's a beautiful process, a natural rhythm of renewal, where every experience, every thought, every emotion of the day is now being harmonized, much like the precise arrangement of stones in Solomon's temple, creating a structure of immense strength and beauty within you. You are allowing yourself to be rebuilt, refreshed, and realigned, preparing for a morning filled with clarity and a renewed sense of purpose.
And now, as you float deeper still, Imagine the profound peace of Jesus, resting in the boat amidst the storm, his disciples filled with fear, yet he calmly asleep. His presence, his trust, brought stillness to the raging waters. This oración para dormir is your moment to find that same inner stillness, to trust that even if there are storms in your life, you can find a deep, unshakable calm within yourself. You are invited to lay down all your anxieties, all your fears, all the choppy waters of your day at the feet of this profound peace. Feel the quiet embrace of that trust, allowing your body to sink even deeper into the mattress, your mind to become even more tranquil. Jesus' invitation, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest," echoes through the ages. And now it echoes softly within your own heart, a gentle invitation to truly surrender. Let yourself be carried by this promise of rest, knowing that in this deep, healing sleep, you are not just resting your body, but you are also resting your spirit, allowing it to be cradled in a love that is boundless and eternal. You are safe, you are loved, and you are now drifting, deeper still, into the most magnificent healing sleep.
And as you drift deeper still into this magnificent healing sleep, you may begin to notice a gentle softening within every fiber of your being. Imagine, if you will, a soft, warm light beginning to glow just behind your eyes, slowly spreading like a peaceful wave across your forehead, smoothing away any lingering lines, any subtle tensions, allowing your brow to become completely serene, utterly calm. This light is not just light, it is the essence of profound peace and absolute safety. It is the very presence of a love that holds you without judgment, without expectation, simply holding you in its tender embrace. Feel this light now cascading down from your forehead, over your temples, softening your eyelids, allowing them to rest with a feather-light touch upon your eyes. And as your eyes rest, so too can your mind begin to rest, releasing any thoughts, any images, any sounds that no longer serve you in this moment of deep restorative repose. You can easily let go of anything that might have clung to the edges of your awareness throughout the day. Like leaves on a gentle stream, watch them float away effortlessly downstream, disappearing from your sight, leaving behind only the clear, calm water of your inner peace. This is the very essence of the oración para dormir, a prayer, not just of words, but of surrender, a prayer of the body, a prayer of the spirit, a prayer of the subconscious mind. It is the act of laying down all your burdens, all your cares, all your concerns at the feet of something far greater than yourself. Just as King David, in his moments of deepest anguish and profound triumph, would lay his heart bare before the divine and find solace in the quiet assurance that he makes me lie down in green pastures, he leads me beside quiet waters. You too are being led to your own green pastures, to your own quiet waters within this sacred space of sleep. Feel the gentle current of this peace flowing down from your head into your jaw, allowing it to unhinge just slightly, releasing any tightness, any clenching that may have gathered there. Your tongue resting softly in your mouth, your breath becoming even deeper, even slower, a natural rhythm that lulls you further and further into this peaceful state. Each breath a gentle wave carrying you closer to the shore of profound rest. And as you breathe, you are also breathing in the very essence of this divine peace, allowing it to permeate every cell, every tissue, every muscle of your being.
You are safe. You are held. You are entirely at peace.
Yes, feeling that gentle current, that soft, warm light, continuing its journey down into your neck, releasing any stiffness, any tension that might have accumulated there. Imagine each muscle fiber in your neck and shoulders unwinding, softening like a silken thread, gently unraveling, allowing your shoulders to drop just a little more away from your ears, becoming wonderfully heavy, wonderfully relaxed, supported by the mattress, by the bed, by the very earth beneath you. This weight is not a burden, but a comforting presence, grounding you as you float deeper and deeper into this tranquil space. This prayer for sleep, this oración para dormir, is a profound act of trust. It is the wisdom of Solomon, who understood that it is useless for you to work so hard from early morning until late at night, anxiously eating food to live, for God gives rest to his loved ones. You are among those loved ones, and rest is your divine inheritance. Allow yourself to receive this gift fully, completely, without reservation. Let go of the need to control, to plan, to analyze, just for now. There is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to fix, nothing you need to solve in this precious moment. Only to be, to rest, to receive. Feel your arms growing heavy, relaxed from your shoulders, down to your elbows, through your forearms, and into your hands and fingertips. Each finger softening, uncurling, releasing any grip, any hold on the day's events. Your hands now open, receptive, ready to receive the peace that washes over you. And as this wave of relaxation moves through your chest, your heart space, feel your chest expanding gently with each breath and softening with each exhale, releasing any anxieties, any worries that might have resided there, allowing your heart to be light, to be free, to be open to the boundless love that surrounds you. It's like Jesus resting peacefully in the boat amidst the storm, knowing without a shadow of a doubt that all is well, all is held. You too can rest in this profound knowing. You are protected, you are guided, you are loved beyond measure. And this love is a lullaby, a gentle hum that resonates through your entire being, inviting every part of you to let go, to surrender to the deep, sweet embrace of sleep. Deeper and deeper you go, carried by this love, carried by this peace, into the very heart of restorative rest. Each muscle, each nerve, each cell relaxing, letting go, preparing for the profound healing that comes with this sacred sleep. And as you feel this profound healing beginning to unfold, notice how your breath naturally deepens. Each inhale, a gentle wave of calm. Each exhale, a soft sigh of release. The air around you grows softer, more inviting, a comforting blanket of stillness settling over you and within you. Feel the delicious weight of your limbs sinking deeper into the mattress, into the support beneath you. Your eyelids so heavy, now exquisitely sealed, creating a private darkness, a personal sanctuary where only peace resides. Your thoughts, like clouds on a summer's day, gently drift by without needing your attention, allowing your mind to clear, to settle, to become as still as a deep, clear lake reflecting the quiet stars.
In this profound stillness, this beautiful clearing, you might recall the ancient psalmist David, a man who poured out his heart in prayer, expressing every sorrow, every hope before the divine. Just as David laid bare his soul, you too can allow any lingering burdens, any unspoken worries to simply rise and be released into this vast, comforting expanse of the night. Imagine those thoughts, those feelings, dissolving like mist under the gentle warmth of this sacred moment. You don't need to carry them into your sleep. Simply let them go. Feel your jaw muscles soften, releasing tension. Let your shoulders drop, releasing the day's weight. This is your time to lay down your armor, to set aside your burdens, and rest after pouring out your heart. A deep, releasing breath now. Feel how much lighter you become as you surrender to this divine invitation to rest.
Yes, lighter, so much lighter, as if an invisible hand gently lifts any remaining tension from every fiber of your being. Your body knows how to heal, how to restore itself when given the gift of true rest. It remembers its perfect blueprint, its original state of vibrant health and profound peace. And now, in this deepening stillness, you are giving it that precious opportunity. Feel the warmth spreading through your limbs, a soothing warmth that melts away any remaining tightness, any resistance, allowing every cell to sigh in contentment. Imagine a soft, golden light beginning to glow within your heart center, expanding outward with each slow, steady breath, filling your entire being with this gentle, healing radiance. This light is pure comfort, pure acceptance, pure love, creating a sacred space within you for this sacred sleep.
This personal temple, beautifully prepared, brings to mind King Solomon, renowned for his wisdom, and for building the magnificent temple, a place of profound peace and divine presence. Solomon understood the importance of creating a sacred space, a dwelling for the spirit, a place where one could truly be. And just as he dedicated that grand structure, you are now dedicating this precious time, this sacred space within yourself for the essential work of rest. Let go of any need to analyze. Let go of any need to control. Simply allow yourself to be in this inner temple of your body, of your mind, of your spirit. Feel the foundations of this inner temple settling, becoming incredibly stable, incredibly secure. You are perfectly safe, perfectly held. The wisdom of Solomon was not just about knowledge, but about knowing when to act and when to rest. And now is the time for being, for allowing the deep, innate wisdom of your own being to guide you, effortlessly, into the deepest, most restorative sleep.
Descending deeper and deeper into that wisdom, into that peace. Feel the soft embrace of your bed becoming an extension of this profound comfort beneath you, around you, holding you completely. The air itself feels like a gentle caress on your skin, a subtle lullaby whispering peace. Imagine your mind now like a calm river, flowing smoothly, effortlessly, towards the vast, tranquil ocean of sleep. There is no resistance, no effort required, simply a natural, beautiful surrender. And as you allow your conscious mind to gently drift, your subconscious mind remains vigilant, but in a different way, working for you, even as you rest. It processes, it integrates, it heals, it renews, all the while guiding you towards your highest good, your deepest well-being. Trust this innate intelligence within you. Trust the process of sleep. It is a divine gift, a sacred ritual designed to restore every aspect of your being.
And as you trust this innate intelligence, this natural process, you might hear an echo of the words of Jesus, who spoke of a peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that the world cannot give and cannot take away. This is the peace that now settles profoundly upon you and within you. It is a peace that transcends any earthly concern, any daily worry, any fleeting thought. It is the peace of complete surrender to the divine flow of life and of rest. Cast all your anxieties upon this peace, knowing that they will be held, transformed, and dissolved by the boundless love that surrounds you. You are not alone in this journey into sleep. You are cradled by an eternal presence, a loving awareness that watches over you, protecting you, nurturing you as you embark on this journey of profound renewal. Allow yourself to be fully enveloped by this sacred peace, this divine embrace. Deeper and deeper you go, carried by this love, carried by this peace, into the very heart of restorative rest. A sleep blessed by the ages, a sleep that awaits you now. And as that sleep awaits you, you might notice a gentle softening within your muscles, a subtle loosening in your jaw, as if the very air around you hums with a frequency of peace, inviting every nerve to simply release. And as you release, allow yourself to sink just a little deeper into the support beneath you, feeling the gentle embrace of the mattress, the pillow, holding you completely, allowing you to let go of any lingering thought, any stray sensation, knowing that all of it can simply drift away like clouds across a vast blue sky, leaving behind only the clear, expansive quiet of your own inner being, preparing for this sacred, profound sleep.
And in this letting go, you might begin to feel a quiet whisper within your spirit, a knowing that just as ancient shepherds were watched, you too are held, allowing you to shed the burdens of the day, much like King David, after long battles, would find solace in the quiet chambers of his heart. He knew the deep rest that comes from trust, from placing one's weary soul into the hands of a benevolent protector.
Yes, that profound trust cradles you now. And as you feel that quiet strength, your breathing deepens. Each inhale, a wave of calm. Each exhale, a soft release of all that no longer serves you, allowing you to drift into this tranquil space, where the very air feels still more comforting, inviting you to cross the threshold into a realm where only peace resides, a peace that feels so natural, so deserved, with the promise of deep, restorative sleep.
And as you listen to that inner melody of peace, you can allow your mind to drift, much like the wise King Solomon, who would quiet his court and listen for wisdom within. He knew understanding came from surrender, from creating a sacred space within his consciousness where insight could naturally unfold. And you too can create that sacred space now, clearing away all daily thoughts, knowing that all of it can simply wait until morning light. For now, there is only this deepening sense of calm.
And as you clear away, you might visualize those thoughts, those worries, like leaves falling from a tree, dissolving into the earth below. Feel the weight of your eyelids growing heavier, pulling them downward, inviting them to close fully, allowing the visual world to recede as the inner landscape of peace comes into view. A place where every part of you feels at home, at peace,
ready to simply be.
And as you simply be, you might notice the comfort of your own body, resting, fully supported, feeling the warmth or the cool air, a reminder that you are safe, you are loved. Just as Jesus found profound peace and rest, you too can anchor yourself in that divine presence. He taught us to release our anxieties, to cast our cares upon a loving source. And as you release, you allow yourself to drift deeper into this blessed sleep, a sleep that cradles you in divine love, that restores every part of your being.
Deeper and deeper you go, carried by that divine love, feeling every part of your being, softening, loosening, releasing into the profound quiet that surrounds you and fills you. Each breath a gentle lullaby, rocking you into the very heart of restorative rest, a rest prepared for you, where healing and renewal naturally unfold. Allow yourself to be enveloped by this sacred peace, this divine embrace, knowing that as you sleep, you are held, you are renewed, emerging in the morning refreshed, ready to embrace the new day with strength. But for now, there is only this profound, peaceful sleep, waiting for you, welcoming you deeper into its embrace now.
And as you allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper still into that welcoming embrace, you might notice a gentle shift within the very fabric of your being, a softening around the edges, a release of any lingering tension that perhaps you weren't even aware was still holding on, just letting it go. Now, with each breath, exhaling any last vestiges of the day's demands, any small worries, any fleeting thoughts, simply allowing them to drift away like clouds across a vast, endless sky, leaving behind only the clear, peaceful expanse of your inner world, ready to receive the profound and restorative gifts of this sacred sleep, this precious moment of true and utter surrender.
Yes, surrendering completely to this exquisite stillness, feeling the gentle weight of your own body, supported, held by the softness beneath you. Perhaps noticing the subtle rhythm of your own breathing, a soft, silent melody that guides you deeper and deeper still into this quiet sanctuary where all is well, where all is calm, and you can truly let go. Letting go of the need to do, letting go of the need to be anything other than exactly who you are in this very moment, peaceful, whole, complete, allowing your mind to quiet like a still lake, reflecting only the serene beauty of the moonlit night, knowing that just as King David, after his battles, after his triumphs and his trials, found solace and deep rest in the unwavering protection of his shepherd, you too can find your sanctuary, your deep and abiding peace, held within this moment of rest.
That's right. Just like David, who lay down in green pastures beside still waters, trusting fully in the care that surrounded him, you too can recline now in your own personal sanctuary of sleep, allowing the metaphorical green pastures of your bed to hold you, to support you completely, and the still waters of your quieted mind to reflect back to you a sense of profound calm, a deep knowing that all is taken care of, that you are safe, you are secure, and there is nothing, absolutely nothing left for you to do but simply to be, to receive, to rest, allowing every muscle, every fiber, every cell in your body to soften, to relax, to release, becoming heavier and heavier, sinking deeper into the mattress, feeling that delicious, comforting weight, as if the very earth itself is gently cradling you in its ancient and timeless embrace.
And as you sink deeper into that embrace, you might recall how King Solomon, in his wisdom, understood the immense value of rest, how insights and clarity often come not from striving, but from stillness, from the quiet moments when the conscious mind steps aside, allowing the deeper wisdom within you to emerge, to process, to heal. So as you drift, you are not merely sleeping. You are undergoing a profound renewal, a gentle reordering of your inner landscape, a quiet conversation between your conscious self and that vast, intelligent reservoir of your unconscious mind, working tirelessly, effortlessly on your behalf, while you simply and beautifully rest, allowing the gentle current of sleep to carry you further and further away from the shores of wakefulness into the boundless ocean of restorative slumber.
Yes, carried gently by that current, knowing that this sleep is not an escape, but a vital and sacred journey, a journey into the heart of renewal. And just as Jesus could sleep peacefully in the midst of a raging storm, finding an inner calm that transcended the chaos around him, you too can cultivate that same profound inner peace that allows you to rest deeply, completely, regardless of any echoes from the day or any anticipation of tomorrow. Because in this moment, in this prayer for sleep, there is only this tranquil, encompassing present, where your body rests, your mind quiets, and your spirit finds its perfect, serene alignment, allowing the gentle breath to flow in and flow out, a soft lullaby from within, soothing every part of you, inviting you further into the sweet oblivion of deep and dreamless sleep, or perhaps into the gentle tapestry of healing dreams, whichever serves you best tonight.
Whichever serves you best, allowing yourself to fully receive this profound gift of rest, understanding that this oración para dormir, this prayer for sleep, is a powerful act of self-compassion, a declaration of trust in the natural rhythms of life and in your own capacity to restore and to rejuvenate. Feeling your eyelids become heavier and heavier, gently closing if they haven't already, sealing you off from the external world and opening you up to the rich inner landscape of your own being, where peace resides, where healing unfolds, where you are utterly and completely safe, knowing that this profound rest is preparing you not just for tomorrow, but for a deeper, more vibrant, more authentic connection with yourself and with the world, as you continue to drift deeper and deeper into the very heart of tranquil sleep. Now.
And as you truly allow yourself to settle even further into the welcoming embrace of this moment, feeling the gentle weight of your own body as it becomes more profoundly integrated with the supporting surface beneath you. Each fiber, each muscle, each delicate nerve ending now beginning to soften, to release, to simply let go of any lingering tension, any unnecessary holding, knowing that this descent, this beautiful sinking, is not merely a physical act, but a profound spiritual journey, a returning to the quietude of your innermost being, where all things are made new, where all burdens are gently lifted, where the sacred silence of true rest awaits your presence. allowing your breath to guide you like a gentle current on a calm river downstream, deeper and deeper into the very heart of tranquil peace. Feeling that rhythm, that steady, slow, deliberate rhythm become the very pulse of your relaxation, inviting you to surrender fully, completely to this sacred process as you prepare to enter the restorative waters of profound sleep now.
And in this deep and deepening state, where the veil between conscious thought and unconscious wisdom grows exquisitely thin, you might begin to sense a connection to ancient narratives, timeless stories that echo the very journey you are undertaking now. A journey of finding strength in vulnerability, of discovering peace amidst the storm. Much like the young shepherd boy, David, who faced his giants not with armor but with faith and a sling. A powerful reminder that within you lies an innate courage, a quiet resilience capable of navigating any challenge. Any lingering thought that might have once felt overwhelming or too large to simply let go of for the night. Allowing yourself to remember that just as David found his voice in the Psalms expressing the full spectrum of human emotion from despair to triumph, so too can you, in this sacred space of pre-sleep, acknowledge and then gently release any unexpressed feelings, any unspoken words, knowing they are simply passing clouds in the vast, expansive sky of your inner landscape, allowing the gentle breeze of your breath to carry them away effortlessly, peacefully, as you drift further and further into the soothing depths of restful sleep, feeling the safety of this ancient wisdom enveloping you like a soft, warm blanket now.
Yes, feeling that profound safety, that deep, abiding peace, knowing that the very act of surrendering is an act of immense strength. Just as David learned to trust not in outward might, but in an inner conviction, so you too are learning to trust the wisdom of your body, the intelligence of your spirit to guide you into this profound rest. Imagining for a moment the shepherd boy lying under the vast starry sky, feeling the cool earth beneath him, hearing the soft sounds of the night, and knowing with an absolute certainty that he was protected, that he was guided, that he was held. And you too can feel that same deep sense of protection, that same unwavering guidance, that same gentle holding, as you allow your thoughts to become like those distant stars, beautiful yet receding, becoming smaller and dimmer until they simply merge into the infinite darkness of the night sky, no longer demanding your attention, no longer needing your focus, just simply fading away into the restful void, allowing your mind to become as calm as the still waters of a hidden pond, reflecting only the moon's soft glow, reflecting only the tranquil beauty of this sacred surrender, feeling the release in your shoulders, in your jaw, in your forehead, as you let go of the day's narratives, of the day's demands, knowing that, just as David's Psalms offered solace and expression, so too does this sleep offer you a profound opportunity for inner healing, for quiet reflection, for a gentle resetting of your entire being, preparing you for a new dawn, a new beginning, feeling the deep comfort of this ancient wisdom settling into your bones, into your very soul, now.
And as you settle even more deeply into this ancient comfort, this profound sense of peace, you might turn your attention to the wisdom of King Solomon, a king renowned not for his battles, but for his discernment, his understanding of the subtle currents that flow through life and through the human heart. Solomon understood the importance of building a temple, a sacred space for the divine. And in a similar way, as you drift deeper into sleep, you are building within yourself a temple of rest, a sanctuary of peace, a sacred inner chamber where your spirit can truly reside, undisturbed, untouched by the outer world's clamor. Allowing yourself to visualize this inner temple, perhaps it has walls of pure light, or floors of softest cloud, or simply a feeling of profound spaciousness and quiet within your own being, a place where wisdom resides, where clarity emerges, where all confusion simply dissolves like mist in the morning sun, knowing that this inner sanctuary is always accessible, always waiting for you, a place where you can lay down your burdens, your worries, your future plans, knowing they will be held in perfect safekeeping until the morning light invites you to gently retrieve them if you choose, or perhaps to discover that some of them have simply evaporated in the gentle warmth of your inner peace, allowing the wisdom of Solomon to guide you, to discern what truly needs to be held and what can be effortlessly released into the healing waters of unconsciousness. Feeling the beautiful architecture of this inner peace supporting you from within now.
Yes, feeling the strength of that inner architecture, the profound stability of that sacred space within you, a space where wisdom can truly flourish, where discernment becomes effortless. Just as Solomon built with precision and with purpose, so too are you at this very moment, building a foundation of deep rest, a structure of inner peace that will support you long after you awaken. Feeling the cool, smooth stones of this inner temple, solid, reassuring. Each breath, a gentle mortar, cementing this feeling of peace more firmly within your being. Allowing yourself to simply be in this sanctuary, to simply exist without effort, without expectation, knowing that here, in this sacred space, all is well, all is truly calm. And as you rest in this temple of peace, you might even perceive the subtle whisper of ancient truths flowing through you like a gentle stream, cleansing, purifying, preparing you for a renewal that goes far beyond mere physical rest, a spiritual renewal that touches the deepest parts of your soul, allowing any remaining thoughts, any last vestiges of the day's activity to simply drift away like leaves on that stream, flowing out of sight, out of mind, leaving you in a state of perfect, unburdened tranquility. Experiencing the profound peace that comes from truly knowing that you are held, that you are guided, that you are safe in this sacred space within yourself. Allowing the wisdom of Solomon to resonate through every cell of your body, every corner of your mind, as you continue to drift deeper and deeper into the silent embrace of sleep now.
And in this deep and deepening peace, a peace cultivated by ancient wisdom and by your own beautiful surrender, you might now allow the very essence of the teachings of Jesus to gently wash over you like a soothing wave, not as a doctrine, but as a profound feeling of unconditional love, of boundless compassion, of complete forgiveness for yourself and for all things. Jesus spoke of peace not as the absence of trouble, but as a presence, a powerful stillness within the heart that transcends all circumstances. And as you drift deeper and deeper into the heart of this peace, you are invited to release any lingering self-judgment, any whisper of regret, any subtle feeling of not being enough, knowing that in this sacred space of profound rest, you are absolutely whole, absolutely worthy, absolutely loved, just as you are. Allowing this feeling of divine love to permeate every cell, every fiber of your being, like a warm, golden light radiating from your very core, expanding outward, filling your entire being with a sense of profound acceptance and belonging, knowing that this sleep is not just a cessation, but a resurrection, a quiet transformation, a preparation for a new day, a new beginning, where you will awaken refreshed, renewed, imbued with a deeper sense of your own inherent worth and the profound peace that truly passes all understanding. Feeling this love, this acceptance, this peace settling deeply into your soul, guiding you effortlessly into the most profound and restorative sleep now. And as that word now echoes softly within the quiet chambers of your mind, you may notice a gentle wave, a profound sense of release beginning to wash over you from the very top of your head down through your forehead, smoothing away any lingering thoughts, any tiny creases of concern, allowing your eyes to feel so wonderfully heavy, so perfectly at ease, as if they are resting in soft, warm velvet. And that wave, that soothing current, continues its descent down past your cheeks, softening your jaw, releasing any unspoken words, any tension held there, just letting it all gently dissolve, melting away with each slow, deliberate breath you take. Feeling your shoulders begin to drop just a little more, feeling the weight of the day, the week, the month simply lifting, dissolving into the air around you as you prepare to enter the sacred space of profound rest, a space where time itself seems to slow and expand just for you.
Yes, that sacred space, where the prayer for sleep becomes not merely words spoken aloud, but a living, breathing experience, a deep, embodied surrender, as ancient as the Psalms of David, who, even amidst the clamor of his life, knew how to lay his burdens down, to find refuge in the quiet assurance that a divine hand was making him lie down in green pastures, leading him beside quiet waters. Imagine now that quiet water, reflecting the soft moonlight, a tranquil pool within your own being, where every ripple of worry, every whisper of doubt, every distant echo of the day's demands simply calms and stills. Feeling your breath becoming deeper, more rhythmic, a gentle tide, ebbing and flowing, carrying away all that no longer serves you, carrying you further into that deep, delicious state of slumber. For you are worthy, profoundly worthy of this peace. You deserve this rest, this sacred space of renewal.
That deep, delicious slumber, where every muscle, every fiber of your being feels so completely relaxed, so utterly at peace, sinking deeper into the soft embrace of your bed, feeling the support beneath you, a gentle cradle holding you safe and secure, knowing that in this moment there is nothing left to do, nowhere left to go, but inward, into the healing darkness, the restorative light of your own inner world, allowing any sounds around you to simply blend into the tapestry of your relaxation, becoming part of the gentle lullaby that is softly singing you to sleep. Each sound, each distant whisper, each soft rustle, only serving to deepen your surrender to this profound and necessary rest, a rest that rejuvenates not just your body, but your mind and your very spirit, preparing you for tomorrow by releasing today.
And as you sink further into that wonderful peace, that soft, enveloping quiet, consider the profound wisdom of Solomon, who understood the importance of building not merely grand temples of stone, but also the inner temple of peace and tranquility, knowing that true rest, true understanding, comes when we allow ourselves to be built up by something greater, more expansive than our own striving. Remembering the ancient truth that unless the Lord builds the house, the builders labor in vain. And tonight, you are allowing that greater force, that inherent wisdom of life itself, to build your house of rest, effortlessly, naturally, allowing sleep to be granted to you, not as a task, but a gift, because you are loved, deeply loved, and uniquely worthy of this profound rejuvenation. Feeling that love, that divine acceptance, that gentle affirmation coursing through your veins, a warm, gentle current, soothing every nerve, every cell, preparing you for the renewal that awaits you in the quiet, healing hours of the night, a renewal that is complete, utterly refreshing, and deeply restorative from the inside out.
Preparing you for that renewal, feeling your mind begin to quiet, the internal dialogue gently fading like distant echoes on a calm evening breeze. And you might even begin to notice a subtle shift in your awareness, a blurring of the edges between waking and sleeping, a soft, comfortable surrender to the natural rhythm of your own body, your own spirit, calling you home to rest, inviting you to let go completely of any remaining thoughts, any lingering images from your day, allowing them to drift away like soft, fluffy clouds across a vast blue sky, leaving behind only the clear, expansive space of peace, of stillness, of deep, deep rest.